Let's talk about Quentin Tarantino's new film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Before we get into that, though, let's talk about New Hollywood, because that's going to be a big part of this movie. New Hollywood was from 1960 to 1980. The Horsemen of New Hollywood: Francis Ford Coppola, George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, Martin Scorsese, Stanley Kubrick, and Brian De Palma. The Horsemen of New Hollywood created the blockbuster. And last but not least, Roman Polanski, which is actually the only one casted in this movie, which is very interesting. Let's talk about the movie plot structure. I think this movie is going to be in the form of Pulp Fiction. I think it's going to be non-chronological order, but have a beginning, middle, and end. I think it's also going to be following different stories throughout that era, and some of these characters will never even see each other, but be about the same thing. Very much like Pulp Fiction. Okay, so here's the theory. Rick Dalton is going to be in the lead role of a New Hollywood era film, and he's going to become so into that role, and it's going to take such a toll on him that he's going to become a version of Charles Manson. Maybe take the method acting a little too far and do things he shouldn't. I really think this because the girl in the teaser trailer walked up to him and she was like, "That's the best acting I've ever seen," and he, with tears in his eyes, said, "Thank you." And then it showed him literally a split second after that shot in a scene for a movie, and he was just like really into it, or he did that after she said that, but deep down he really knew he wasn't acting, and he was becoming crazy like Charles Manson, and like I said, becoming a version of Charles Manson, which is going to ultimately destroy him. Brad Pitt's character, Cliff Booth, is going to have to save him from himself, because he's going to do some bad things that he shouldn't have, and Cliff Booth is going to have to save him and try and do his best to, I guess, get him back to where he was, even though he'll probably be in prison because he's going to do some fucked up shit. I also want to talk about the first scene in the movie. I think it's going to be a scene of Sharon Tate dying. I would say about 80% of the time he likes to do a scene that really sets the tone of the movie and kind of gets a shock out of the audience. He wants to be like, "This is my movie. This is what it's going to be about. If you don't want to watch it, get the fuck out of the theater." First scene's going to be Sharon Tate dying, and it's going to be pretty gruesome because it's Quentin Tarantino, and I can't wait. That concludes my theory of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Quentin Tarantino's new feature film. Can't wait to see it. Out in July. It's going to be great. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Taylor from Souvenir Studios, and I'll catch you guys next time.